I was thinking about the favorite wrestler, Rey Mysterio from Macho T.
Uh-huh.
You know what I thought about Rey Mysterio?
What's that?
Hmm.
He does real good lucha. He's a 619 god, 619 god, 619 god.
Oh.
Real good lucha, 619 god,
Uh,
See,
619
guys,
god.
that's very topical. That's gonna age the pod so badly.
that's
So much in like 2 years.
unbelievable, actually. You've actually ruined my life.
You
Yeah.
know, maybe you just need to learn to enjoy life a bit more. You know, you need to just.
You know what? Maybe you need to learn, laugh, live,
And Simon,
love.
I've got a big wooden stick, and I'm gonna hit you in your back. You know what that means?
What?
I'm
What
gonna
does
give
that
you a
mean?
backlash.
No!
Guys, today we're doing a between us for
Oh.
the show that is known
The
as
show.
Backlash France. The official title is Backlash France.
Actually, Backlash in featuring France.
France is France is a
French.
big part of this.
Yeah, let's some
This
French
event.
dressing with that, please.
Yes,
Thank you.
please.
They didn't call it Backlash Puerto Rico last year, but they called it Backlash France this
Because this was important. Because France is
Wow.
Oh my! Wow! Racism.
Oh my! Oh, you're gonna die! You are gonna die!
It seems to me.
So, let's address the elephant in the room. 5 matches, still a 3-hour pay-per-view. Calm the fuck on,
I didn't
dude.
mind it this time. It really
Well, I
depends.
mean, that's
on
usually
how
what. Okay,
people-
look. Let me say this.
Yeah.
I want to ask you guys first, because what do you think about the idea of Backlash, this type of show, having 5 matches on it?
I don't know, man.
really-
I was okay with it. People were pissed about this.
Depends
And
on
I
the
was like, huh?
card. It depends on the card, you know. Like
Look.
you look at Elimination Chamber, and it's like the Elimination Chamber card was really not worthy of being a big stadium show on paper. It comes down to the card and how the show's paced, you know. Like I don't know. I don't really.
Well, it's
care.
important to know too. This wasn't a stadium show either. This was an arena show. It just happened to be in France. So I was okay with it being 5 matches, and it's a B-list pay-per-view. I don't give a shit. I don't think it's like it's a travesty. People were saying, I'm like, okay, calm the fuck down.
I think people are just saying that because they just had WrestleMania where they had like 13 matches and they were showcasing a lot of people, and then they had like 5 matches where a bunch of belts weren't even like. I get why people are frustrated that like Becky Lynch just won the women's title and they don't have her on the card. It's
kind of shit.
Like, why is Sami Zayn not defending the IC belt in this big storyline with Gabe? They could have thrown Gable or Sammy and Bronson, or like a triple threat with Sammy.
Well, they could have thrown Gable Stevenson off the map too, but and they
Hey,
we got him. Another one down.
We got him. It's over.
I didn't mind it, and talking about over delivering, I thought this was honestly a great show. I enjoyed it every moment of this show.
I sadly didn't get to watch the whole thing live because I was working, and due to it being in France, the show was starting at like 6 p.m. my time, so that was like 1 p.m. for the US and the Canadian over there.
It was 1 p.m. for us. Yeah, I missed the street fight live, but I went back and watched most of it.
Okay,
So-
speaking of which, we should talk about this. They had Kevin Owens and Randy Orton versus Tama Tonga and Solo Sikoa. Great idea to have them scrap and then have Nick Aldis pissed off come out and be like, hey, you better stop fighting. Otherwise,
It's gonna be more games,
that's
mate.
it, bloody hell. In a jiffy, I will make this a street fight. And that's what he did.
And then actually, yeah, that was the best because, dude, I can't imagine 20 minutes of Solo Sikoa working a heat segment with Randy Orton in a regular tag match. It just sounds like the worst fucking match of all time. But
okay, look,
Randy's entrance, by the way.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Okay, so we saw SmackDown beforehand. I don't know if anyone watched it.
I didn't watch. I saw clips, but I didn't watch the whole.
I watched a little bit of it. I was kind of here and there on it. The France crowd is so fascinating because they are relatively quiet for when nothing's happening on the show or anything, and then right when someone's music hits, it is immediate, whoa, it is
non-stop.
Non-stop.
They are making note. They are chanting and singing and clapping and fucking yelling and doing all that stuff.
Like the Paul Heyman thing was incredible. He just the my name is Paul Heyman, and everyone thunderously sang it with him, and he was just whoa.
There was another example of the crowd talking along with people that I'll get to later on when we get to the main event, but it was genuinely fucking unreal to hear it spoken like so clearly. I think it also helps because it was like everyone was doing it. It was so clear. It didn't come across muddled. Everybody in that arena, they were all on the same page. You know, they were cheering for everybody. They were booing for the people who needed to be booed. It was all they were awesome.
Yep.
I think they might have superseded the Puerto Rico crowd from last year. I'm not gonna lie, and that's crazy to me because that crowd was insane last year. So I don't really know.
I think it's because France is a country that doesn't get a lot of pay-per-views.
As they shouldn't.
So, okay,
Oh.
well,
Just alienated a solid
Okay.
0.08% of my audience.
Oh, there
buddy.
it goes. There goes our entire audience.
there goes
here.
our one France fucking
Sacre
representative.
bleu!
Yeah.
But yeah, no,
Or
like,
Rene Dupree.
they genuinely were brilliant the whole night.
Yeah. Yeah, why the fuck wasn't Rene Dupree on the show, goddamn?
They really should have given Rene Dupree his like Carlito moment where he just shows up.
Oh
And
my god, can you imagine? With Fifi, with the dog? Oh my god.
he comes out and just beats the shit out of the
I-
Judgment Day. with the theme
I
song.
heard like things like Baron Corbin, like they were gonna do something with Baron Corbin because he's like super over in France.
Nah, not anymore.
then they
Now they're going back to Happy Corbin, baby. It's coming
Oh
back.
my
It's-
God. That's such a. By the way, we gotta talk about it. This draft kind of sucked. I'm not gonna lie. There were some good switches, but man, this draft really.
They just did it just to fucking like, all right, here's a new start, guys. We have to like kind of say it so we don't have to just like, I don't know. It just kind of felt like a thing that they just have to do.
People. Yeah, I guess I kind of wish they would just make it like what they were doing with Superstar Shakeup, where they were just having people magically show up on the show.
I was alright with that.
Because it's like if you're gonna make a big deal about the draft and then barely switch anybody big, there was a couple switches, but it really wasn't that important. It was I think you had damage control on Raw, you had Ilya going up.
Well,
to
also
Raw.
keep in mind, last year we had that weird free agent thing too. This is the first time I think they're actually going to stick to it for a bit, and then next year's draft will actually be interesting.
I hope so, because that's a double-edged sword of it. Because Triple H, he books really far in advance, and he knows what he wants to do, but that makes sometimes the TV gets really stale.
You know what he does know how to do? Be a PR guy.
Oh, we'll get there. Oh, we'll get there. Jesus.
So
Christ.
let's get into Backlash.
This was the street fight. I again didn't watch this live. Wyatt was watching it live, so I'll let
I
Wyatt
watched it with my good old pal Zane and sometimes Melee.
Oh, only sometimes.
Well, no, he came in like halfway through, I think.
Okay.
Oh, I thought he was only your friend sometimes, and I was like, that's fucking horrible.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Look,
Sometimes
no
Melee is
massive
fucking
points
horrible.
here. Randy was doing all the classics.
Well, Randy did also the theme song shit. Everyone was singing
He
that shit.
also got put through a table, which is pretty cool.
Dude.
Put through a table. Well, actually, wait. We're getting a little too far here. Let's keep in mind what happened here.
There was just one spot with Randy I just wanted to bring up because I saw somebody
We'll get into it.
He had.
Well, no,
yeah,
why?
oh,
Let's
you
just
want-
talk about it, bro. We're
oh,
not
you
going for
wanna
the
talk
whole
about
thing, brother. Fuck that. We'll just talk about what we
We're
like.
beginning, middle, and end kind of thing.
No,
dang.
fuck that.
Okay, I'll let Wyatt take because I think we're talking.
Look,
about
I just wanted to know
Clearly,
just how it
clearly,
started.
he's so passionate about this match. So,
Look,
I mean,
look, because I thought this was cool. All right, so like, yeah, look, you got like the entire crowd singing Randy Orton's theme, amazing, brilliant.
yeah.
And then you had them just like they come in and then they just start brawling. Security's trying to break them up. Owens is just stunning everyone. It's like fuck you. Then Nick Aldis just comes out and says, "Sacre bleu, we're gonna have a fucking street fight,
Baguette.
Muffin,
and then they just start
bottle
brawling.
of wine.
So yeah, they just start brawling, and yeah, and then here we are. We are in a good old fashioned France street fight, or a France riot, as it should be called.
France riot.
I didn't
French
like
connection.
it. I
A
love it.
French Revolution street fight. That's what they should
The French Connection. The French Connection street fight.
have. Okay.
That's real grouch right there. There was a spot again I wanted to talk about. Randy Orton. They're brawling in the crowd. Randy Orton. He stands on the security barricade and he hypes up the crowd for a sec. So I can't remember if it was Solo or Tama who was underneath him. But he's hyping up. It was like he's gonna jump, and then you see in a solid 3 seconds, you see Randy Orton look around, realize if I jump now, my hips are fucking toast, and then he just drops down and just kicks Solo Sikoa.
Yeah. That was awesome. Solo Sikoa, we gotta talk about him too, man. His fucking hair. Something's gotta be done. Something's gotta be done.
Oh,
Yeah, bro was on the Alundra Blaze that night.
And also, Tama Tonga's fucking face. He was doing this in the entrance, but just he has that fucking stupid ass fucking face where he just goes like, he was just like he's like somewhat smirking. But like,
Yeah.
I can't tell if this is like amazing to him or if he just doesn't want to be there. I can't tell.
One or two things. Well,
Hear me
because-
out. Hear me out. part, like I saw some people talking shit because like when people see Randy Orton, they get scared. But like him holding the chair and like maniacally laughing at him,
Oh, that was cool. Yeah,
that was
Tama just
dope
going
as
like,
shit.
that was good.
Showing
I hope
more
they kind of treat him as
personality
kind of
here
like
than
the
he's ever been.
psycho.
They need to have a bit with him after him and fucking spoilers win the tag belts at some point. We need to have a bit like the Ring of Honor thing where he just chucks the fucking belt at
Yeah,
Triple
no,
H.
that's not gonna happen because I will prevent that from happening. Anyway, moving on.
Obviously
thought
he
that, like,
fucked. Go ahead. Sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I think Tama, it'd be cool if, like, because again, like we just talked about with the chair thing, if they kind of make him kind of like the psycho of the group, like the crazy dude.
That's
I
what
think that'd
Solo
be
was.
fun.
Solo was that for a little bit,
But he was
and
more
he
of
was
like a cold like psycho. Like I want him to be like a fucking like Joker fucking psycho dude.
yeah.
I think
I
it'd be
guess
fun.
he enjoys actually dishing out the punishment and stuff like that. I think that's actually a good idea.
Also, probably smart for him not to be on the mic just yet because he's got to work on that wrestling skill,
Whoa,
which he
whoa,
did
whoa,
very
whoa.
much in this match.
Is
I thought he was
Tama
pretty impressive.
say shit about Tama and spoilers in New Japan all they want? They're not bad promos. I'm not
Oh no,
saying
he can
they're
cook.
good.
He can cook on the mic. No
Yeah,
problem there.
they're
But that's
not
the thing.
bad.
He can only cook on the mic.
Yeah, he really, and this match did a good job protecting him because they mainly just had him there to beat people up with weapons and take fucking insane spots. Those were the only things they
Well,
really had.
okay, so they had Tama take the RKO, and
Pretty good spot.
Solo
And-
got RKO.
Solo got RKO'd, and then the ref is down for the count. 1, 2. The ref willingly slides himself out of the ring because.
Oh my god. Dude.
Okay, no, I want you to. I want you to imagine me at work. Like I get a text
Let's
from
all picture where we
Tyler.
were at this point in time.
Shouts
I
out,
was
shouts out
about to
Tyler
turn the
from
show
Goon
on.
Squad. I get a text from him. He says, "Dude, I'm not gonna say anything, but you need to see the fucking end of this match." And I said, "Oh no, no."
You just knew at that
I
point.
knew
you're
because
like,
I knew because he was talking like telling me that there were, like someone's gonna show up, and I was like, "It's probably gonna be Jacob Fatu." And he said, "Dude, I can't believe this, but you need to watch the end of this match." I look at it, and I cannot fucking believe that this dude is hired in the top wrestling promotion in the world.
Just secretly, they kept this shit more on lock
Dude,
than CM Punk's return.
I
Like,
was-
nobody even
You're
knew.
so right
Dude.
about that.
Dude, so me and Zane are watching this, and like we see like the ref go out of the ring. I'm just like, okay, it's so. Then I'm like, oh nope, it's a new guy, and I see like Zane immediately just goes, oh, is that fucking Jacob Fatu? And I'm just like, oh, he probably got a haircut, and then just like you see his face, and I'm just like, and then like commentary says, oh my god, it's Tanga Loa, and I'm just
He
like, that was
wrestled
it. I was just
Shinto
like,
Takagi.
he wrestled Shinto.
He wrestled
Oh.
Shinto and
didn't-
Evil.
We didn't talk about that. Oh my god.
Oh.
Michael Cole not having any clue what the fuck the New Japan lore is.
You know what he meant? He meant well. I'm not mad at him for mispronouncing.
It's a very WWE person's understanding of Bullet Club.
I think Michael Cole knows more than he lets on, but he definitely was like, he's definitely more like, you could tell he's watched some like Okada matches, he's
Yeah, exactly. But like, I mean, he don't know anything about fucking Evil or Sonata or fucking.
Yeah, that's the thing. I was more offended at the fact that this fucking guy looked in the camera and said, "Guys, Evil has great matches. Name me one match Evil has had that wasn't dog shit for the last 4 years of his whole
Jesus.
goddamn career." Oh my god. But
So,
no,
yeah, we
I
got
was.
God baby.
I just want to say also, we did get the finishment wrong. I wanted to talk about Tama Tonga taking the absolute nastiest.
I missed this. I was gonna bring this up.
The Fisherman Buster off the second rope onto the bed of chairs. Horrifying. That was like, did his back hit the ridge of the chair, or did he just land?
Yeah, he like
on the-
slid off as well. It was crazy.
Oh, it was horrible.
See, I thought for a second, I was like, yo, is Owen's about to do like a fucking like a running like fisherman brainbuster or something off the fucking top. I was like, wait a
That
minute.
would've been- He had a package pile driver onto the bed of chairs, actually like paralyzed Tama
I
Tonga.
Dude,
still,
that
I
was
still love that
crazy,
movie.
man.
Does I don't know what it's called, but I love it. I love it.
It's Fisherman Buster. Fisherman Buster is what it's called.
Fisherman.
And then after that, kind of an uneventful finish. After that, he hits him with like, was it like a chair? Or was it yeah, it was a chair. And then Solo hits the spike, and Bloodline.
Dude, it was a
wins.
cool spike though. He like fucking hyped that shit up. Like, yeah, fuck
Kevin
you. And
Owens-
Solo gets his.
He needs to start doing the Umaga one where he lifts him up and then hits him midair.
That's for Jacob. I'm telling you, people. I'm telling you. When Jacob gets in here, you're not prepared
Dude,
for what's gonna happen. You're
I
not.
think it would
ready.
be so funny if they never had any contact with Jacob and it was only Tanga Loa and they just fucking leaked the shit as it was Jacob.
Dude, that's the worst bait switch of all time. I want Jacob, and Jacob deserves to be in WWE. He's actually.
No, man, no. You know what you're gonna get. You know what you're gonna get instead. You're gonna get fucking Hikuleo next. That's what you're
Oh,
getting.
he saw.
I
God, he
cannot
sucks.
believe that
Dude,
Tanga
we
Loa
have
is in
been
this
doing
fucking
bits
stable.
about Tama Tonga's fucking wrestling style.
No, but
for months.
Wyatt, it's not even just Tanga Loa being in the bloodline. It's him being in the Fed.
Being in the Fed. In
I
general,
was
just
never
like,
never even fucking fathomed the idea. I thought it
You're
was
gonna see
stupid.
You're gonna see Tanga Loa versus Montez Ford on a June episode of SmackDown.
And it's gonna be
Oh,
the
my
single
God.
worst match you've ever seen.
Yeah, and he's gonna hit the
Oh, brother.
See, how many
Yo.
times have we done that bit on this pod? The fucking
Dude,
Bro, we've been doing this since episode 1!
The last episode, the Mania, last shot of the Mania predictions video I did on my channel is Cass doing the Tonga Loa thing to the camera, just punching the camera.
Bro, it's so bad.
It's so funny. Oh
I'm
my
gonna put it
God.
up on the YouTube video right now. Put it behind me.
Yeah,
The
there
clip
it
of him doing the 619.
Oh,
That
I
is
there
the
it is.
worst
Oh,
shit ever.
I had not seen it until yesterday, and it was the worst. It actually, like the punching chop clip is funny. That clip is like depressing to look at. You think he tore his quad?
Simon,
is how
did
bad
you
he
see his
punched it.
Kamagoye?
Oh yeah, like the little he did a little two step. His little
Yeah.
two step. Yeah.
His dance move, the little 2-step. For hit the
I love his
cha-cha
last
real
match in New
smooth.
Japan. His last match in New Japan was an eating thing with fucking. Who was it?
Oh yeah, they're
Fucking
eating
eating
squid.
sushi or whatever.
Eating
Yeah,
squid.
eating squid.
I'm off to the Fed.
Munch it
Just-
down. Yeah.
Don't let him wrestle singles, and we'll be fine. Like I think
Bro went from
fine.
eating in Japan, flew over to France to join the bloodline.
Look, I'm gonna say this. Props to WWE for keeping this a secret. No one expected
That's
this. Literally
true.
nobody.
That is true. Yeah,
I'll give him that much. But holy shit, man! If you're telling me, yeah, we got God versus the Usos at Extreme Rules,
Dude.
it's like I'm gonna kill myself.
I
No,
told
no,
you.
no, no, no,
I'm
no,
telling
no,
you,
no.
That match is either the worst match of all time or it's shockingly 4 stars. I don't know. There's no in between.
No in
It's either
between.
it's
Well,
either
Roman
shocking-
and Solo versus the Usos were good, so we can only hope.
Yeah, but Roman's a good. But Roman is a good.
Yeah, but Roman doesn't do the
Yeah, and that was before Jay stopped trying. Before the Yeet thing.
He
started.
better
I was
do
I
like,
can't
that.
get over Okada selling that shit, bro. Why the fuck was Okada?
He better let them. He better let Tonga do that.
Yeah.
I swear
oh
to
my
God, dude.
I will say this. I do hope, like, if we can get like the face paint in here and the fucking,
Oh,
Tama
yeah.
doing his goofy little like dance to the ring where he does like the arm sway thing, like the.
See, they got charisma. Like they're not like they're useless. It's just
They're cool. Like they
They're
have a
not
cool,
fucking
cool vibe.
useless.
But like,
in terms of
goddamn,
wrestling, though, like
He's got
I-
a 2-step, guys. He's got a 2-step.
yeah.
Fuck.
Look, man, I'm just saying, if we can get like, if we can get what's his name? Who was the who the hell was it? The Sin Cara that like turned heel and unmasked.
Unico?
Hunico. If we can get Hunico and Camacho,
Oh,
like, if we
dude.
can get like Tanga Loa as Camacho,
They're gonna do
Brother.
the R-Truth Miz spot where they reunite.
dude. That's what I'm saying. We need to see that shit. I want to see
Bro,
that. I want to see the bike,
Dude,
the little bike they come out with.
Me
like,
playing
fucking-
WWE 13, I always played as Hunico purely because of his entrance with the bike and shit.
Yeah.
I was like, I love Hunico.
I'm going to school.
This is
I'm going to
this
school.
is little innocent me not knowing anything about booking or how big they are, so I didn't know that
Like, oh,
Hunico
wait,
was
yeah,
a
they made
loser.
this Samoan. You tell me they make this Samoan a fake Latino? Like what?
God
You're
damn it.
telling me somebody's getting pinned by the 2-step. You gotta be
Nah,
joking
damn
me,
it.
brother.
Anyway,
Uh,
No, good match though. Good opener. I was
way
so
over
invested.
delivered. Way over delivered. It really shouldn't have been.
I think it's a perfect thing for the bloodline to have too. Like I think Orton and Owens is like a perfect like first step for them with this new era. So
I think this is, I think we should enjoy Orton and Owens as a tag for a while because I don't think they're one of them staying baby.
I was gonna say I'm fucking with it right now. I think they're cool.
also,
One of them is turning. One of them is turning.
before we move on, I just want to mention this. At time of recording, about 30 minutes ago, Sheamus just compared Gunther to Adolf Hitler on Twitter.
Yeah, what the fuck was that about?
That was
Like,
the
bro, it ain't that
funniest
serious,
shit
dog.
ever. I'm sorry.
I really hope Gunther knew about that because if he didn't, that's
It was
fucked.
kind of fucking great. Bro,
Nah,
worse
he's
than
just doing
Hitler.
Top the Boys. Worse than it. I just saw that clip. That fucking
Forming
shit.
the fascist union.
God damn it.
All right, triple threat.
This
Yeah.
whole-
No, this was good. This was actually good. I like this a lot.
This was awesome. It just solidified once again that Tiffany Stratton is the future of professional wrestling. She knows the hoops. She is absolutely crazy. She was giving them Alabama slams on their like.
Dude, she's the
waistbone.
reincarnation of fucking Hardcore Holly, bro. It's happening. We got Hardcore Holly too.
Nah, that's true.
Yes,
Nah,
sir.
Yes, sir.
But
no.
this was. I like the storyline they're doing with Bailey and Naomi. I actually think it's pretty good.
Dude, I want to say this. I fucking love Bailey. Bailey's so fucking cool. Oh my god, dude. She is so fucking badass.
SmackDown did get fucked in the draft, but their two workhorses, Bailey and Cody, are going to carry the show over the summer. They're going to be great for the show. Over the summer.
Dude.
I hope they should both hold the belt well. And
once again, I still say Def Rebel decided to cook.
I was just about to say,
6 months,
dude,
I love that theme song.
No. The fucking Naomi theme is so bad.
Oh,
but I just know Def Rebel is using this as like the French crowd is so good that Def Rebel could be like, yeah, see, they like it. No.
You see, guys, look.
Look, guys, they enjoy it. No.
The French crowd was like singing it. It was wild. I was blown away by that. I like Bailey's, and I think they're getting better-ish Def Rebel themes, maybe, because I like.
I mean, look. We were talking about this like last night, I think, or yesterday. I think Triple H literally just put him in a room and just said, "All right, we're not gonna fire you, but for fuck's sake,
step it up.
Fucking step it up. Step it the fuck
Please
up.
Try,
please.
like, because if you don't try, we got Jim Johnston on the line. He will come back.
Bro, we want the smoke.
Jim Johnson's like 79, by the way. I just want to make that clear.
Yeah, I don't care, brother.
He can still move his hands.
I love that fucking article that was just Jim Johnson saying like, yeah, wrestling themes fucking suck now. It's like, yeah, it's true.
He's so right though. If it's not licensed, it sucks. It's true.
So say WWE could just do that, can't they? They got a shit ton of money.
They only for the older like CFO teams, they only pay for the ones that are like actually good. So they pay for Owens, they pay for Zayn, they pay for Nakamura.
Ciampa.
Yeah, Ciampa and Nakamura. Well, actually,
not DIY
anymore.
Well, they have so much money. It's like they can do it.
They should at least get. I know CFOs like split up, but they should at least get some of the rights for the CFO's music back. I think it's kind of ridiculous.
Yeah, I can't remember a lot from this triple threat.
I mean, funny?
Forgive me because I was rewatching it this morning and I was really tired when I was watching it. But yeah,
I thought it was great. Like it took a little bit to get going, but I thought the second half of the match really got good. And again, I like the story.
And just like you said with the Naomi shit, yes, I do like this gimmick, and I don't think I'd turn Naomi heel though.
I mean, okay, listen. I would rather CEO.
Dude, I can't wait for Tanga Loa to come out to fucking CEO.
MFT.
No. Fucking Alexander Wolf and Big Damo just are Sanity again. They come out to the exact same theme from NXT.
Dude. Sanity was real hoopers, so I'm fine with that. They were wrestling like they were in the Tokyo Dome every week, brother.
They were cool.
You don't understand. They were real grapplers. My new bit is just saying objectively average wrestlers are hoopers now. It's
hoopers,
a fun one. And then we got to the finish of the match. Stratton goes for the prettiest moonsault ever, and there was this great top-down camera shot of like Naomi and Bailey on the ground, and they both rolled out of the way, and Tiffany's feet like almost stomped on Naomi, but then she rolled back. They hit her with the goddamn 3D Dudley Death Drop for no reason. The crowd,
that was awesome.
The commentator said it was 1D though, which leads me. I feel like something is cooking there. And then the match was they were going back and forth, and then Bailey just rolled up Naomi, and that was it. So I feel like we're headed to a rematch with Bailey and Naomi, probably with Naomi turning heel. I think that's the play, honestly, because Naomi needs something because she's kind of fallen off in terms of importance very quickly, and I feel bad for her because she's great. But good match.
Moving on, we got Jey Uso taking on Damian Priest, and this crowd was so into it.
They saved this match, brother.
Jey Uso's entrance is like so good. So fucking good. Coming through the crowd.
The down since day one-ish is awesome, man. It was so lit.
No, it's
And
not down
please-
since, bro. It's just me, Oos.
Oh,
just me.
oh, I'm sorry. I like the old theme.
Bro, Jey Uso's now in your
Yeah.
city. Yahoo! It's just me,
Oh
Oos.
god, dude, get out of my house! Get out of my house!
My house is
It's
No.
all
I
me,
don't
Oos. Down, I'm on my own.
Yeah, I mean, look,
have paranoia.
to
It's
say
dementia.
Look, I think he's such an interesting wrestler right now because yeah, I feel like he is really good. I do think he's good.
Yes.
I think his character needs to kind of go back a little bit because I feel like he's become just so much more just like all about the yeet shit.
That is
And
his
it's like-
only gimmick now. The heat is his only thing.
Yeah, but like to say he doesn't have aura is kind of insane because this
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
just showed that like he definitely has it. He has something
You-
there.
You don't get a crowd to chant for you like that if you have no aura. Like I don't
Yeah.
think I think that's true. That's why I joke about like the CEO thing a lot with Mercedes, but it's like you don't get a crowd to react like that without an aura. Like it's true. Damian Priest, I feel bad for
He
you
looks
for him
so
because
cool.
He looks great. I'm happy he's world champion. He deserves it. But
Uh-oh.
man, he really does just feel like a placeholder until Punk and Drew gets that title because then
I mean,
once the title gets into that feud, it's not going anywhere. I'm just saying that's how I see
I hate
it.
to say this. I really hate to say this. I feel like this title run, I would put it in a similar vein as RVD's title reign.
Oh,
Great
yeah.
Khali. I really worry he's never gonna have a moment like this again, and I think you should just soak
Kofi
it
Kingston.
up.
Kofi
Kofi,
Kingston.
yep, Kofi, yep. I feel like it's gonna be something like that.
I do want to say it's hilarious. We said RVD, Kofi Kingston, and fucking Great Khali. Like, where did Great Khali?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's mostly just about like people who won the world title once and never won it again. Like,
Yeah, but Great Khali shouldn't have won it once to begin with. So, it's just
it did different era, boom boom, you know.
different. Shut up. God, this was okay. If this was like a Raw main event with like a decent crowd, it'd probably be a pretty good match. But this is a Raw main event with the hottest crowd of the entire year so far. So like, I guess maybe if I watched this match on mute, it would suck. But like, I had a fun time with it. It was leagues better than that debacle I witnessed at WrestleMania when the fucking 8 minutes of super kicks and a fucking Broadway play at the very end. It's fine, There wasn't really any standout spots. It was just kind of like them. It was like a house show match, honestly. It was just them hitting their moves back and forth until somebody lost. But I enjoyed it. It was good.
I thought this was good actually. I didn't I wasn't expecting much. I mean, again, anything compared to Jimmy versus Jay is gonna be incredible. So Jay can only go up from here in my opinion.
Is that the worst match of the year?
I
don't
mean, I didn't
know.
watch a whole lot of really Wait, when was
Either that or
MJF versus
Jericho
MJF and Jay White? When was that?
That was November. That was November last year.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I was gonna say that'd probably be the
Nah,
worst match.
was it worse than Jericho and Hook at Dynasty? I don't know.
I didn't watch the match, bro.
I
I didn't watch the match.
Yeah, but this was without a doubt.
It was good. No, I really enjoyed it. I was like, okay, they're kind of hooping. They're.
I love this
hooping.
gimmick
Again, we're
that
using
Priest is doing, where he's trying to get the Judgment Day to fuck off. He's like, I want
I
to
was
be
about to
champion.
say, that's what made this match free. Was this like the very end where he just kind of like they were trying to attack? Jay,
Yeah,
and
yeah, he's
"Man,
like
fuck
pulling him
off."
off and
like,
shit.
Goddamn, like
Really good.
he's like, look, I'm the champion. Look, this means something to me. Like, goddamn.
That's the thing. I don't really know what they do with Damian at King of the Ring because I feel like the match at Scotland is obvious. It'll be him versus.
Well, so is King of the Ring like a pay per view or no?
It is.
Oh no, it is right. It is. It's a Saudi thing.
pay per view. Yeah. So there will be some. There's not. It's not just going to be. I think we'll get the two like. We'll get the Queen's Crown and the King of the Ring finals, but we'll get a few more.
It's called Queen of the Ring. No more Queen's Crown.
It's not Queen's Crown. Okay, I thought it was.
No,
still...
it's King and Queen of the Ring.
Okay, thank God, Jesus.
Yeah.
By the way, we've got to talk about this real quick. Good Lord Almighty, that men's bracket on Raw is absolutely.
Oh, it's
Ricochet
juicy.
and Ilya, dude.
And it's all in the same night. It's tomorrow night.
I will say, I hope these matches get a good amount of time.
Because I think Gunther and Sheamus are clearly main eventing.
That or they're either opening or main eventing because that's.
I think Ilya and Ricochet are opening, bro.
Ilya and Ricochet, 12 minutes just throwing bombs back and forth.
It's my bag.
Dude,
It's my
okay.
bag.
I want to believe so bad that the Raw semifinal is going to be Ilya and Gunther, but I have a weird.
I want Ricochet to go for the recoil, and Dragunov can hit the H-bomb out of it.
Oh,
They should
God.
both leap at the same time, and then he
Oh my
should
god, he
H-bomb him
tries to go
coming
for
down.
the knee, and he just goes.
He leaps to do the knee, and Dragunov jumps over him and lands on him as he lands with him.
That's actually
That's
so
the
fun.
end of the match. Bosh just
Torpedo
made
mo-
WWE
torpedo
$1,000 in that one spot.
Can you guys imagine like a 630 H bomb?
Oh my god!
What?
Jesus.
Can you imagine just the ricochet fucking thing, but you just land like
Wait! A 450 H bomb.
or a 630, whatever. Or
No, a
450, actually, makes sense,
450, but he hits
You
with a
land
H bomb.
Yeah.
You would actually split somebody's nose bridge in half if you did that, honestly.
His head would blow up and like just.
See, this is why we need creative finisher back in these fucking games, bro.
I don't care that it looks janky. Just do it.
Just do it,
Yeah,
exactly.
I just.
That is kind of what Jade Cargill did a little bit later on in the show, which we'll talk about.
You
now.
know, but that it did turn it. You know,
She started hitting the carry system and started changing positions.
Yeah, just yeah, that's what it was. It was like,
All right.
I was frantically mashing, but not. Damien and Jay, Judgment Day interference. Damien hit the South Heaven off the second rope, and then, like you guys said, the fucking Judgment Day tried to beat up Jay, and Damien stopped them. I feel like they kind of have to do Priest and Balor in Saudi because the match at Scotland is obviously going to be Priest and Drew. I imagine that'll be the world title match, and Drew.
No.
So like, I think Priest.
I
and
think
Balor,
it'll be ass at the asshole.
I thought my opening.
Anyway, moving
What the
on.
fuck, dude? What the actual
Actually,
fuck?
well, to be honest, do you think they're gonna run back? Because I think they are gonna do this at some point because they've been teasing it, fucking for 6 years almost. Gunther and Balor. I think they're finally gonna do that at some point. Like,
That's the only thing I feel like that could be the semifinal.
If you asked me like 3 or 2 years ago, like would I care when the Judgment Day split up? I'd say no. But now, like,
That's
it's
like,
like, oh
ooh.
fuck, that's gonna be crazy.
Because all you had to do was stop playing them like fucking ministry cosplayers and just make them a bunch of assholes wearing leather
Yeah,
jackets.
they've just become a group of
I'm
friends that
kinda
bully the
like-
other kids. It's funny.
I almost want a fucking Judgment Day face turn though. I think that'd be much cooler. Kind
Or
of like the
a
Shield.
split. Or like a split. You can have. I think Balor sticking with Priest makes more sense. Like Balor and Priest feuding doesn't really make sense because they were the tag team.
But then you just have Rhea rolling with the bitches at that point, like JD and
JD and Dominic can be like they can have their own thing, and then when Rhea comes back, you can build up to what side is she gonna pick, right? But I agree with that. But I feel like it has been 2 years. I feel like they've run their course. There's not really much else you can do.
We
with
got
them at
Judgment
this
Day
point.
Wolfpack and Judgment Day proper. That's what we got.
Judgment Day Damien and Judgment Day Priest.
Judgment Day Del Phantasma.
Yeah, Judgment Day Judgment Day
Gold.
Judgment Day Gold, Judgment Day Platinum Edition with XFL attached to it. Anyway, women's tag title match. We had Kabuki Warriors defending against Bianca and Jade Cargill.
No Dakota Kai.
Wah, wah, wah.
Killing myself.
No, this is
Kabuki
surprisingly very good.
Talk
Finally.
about Jade real quick. Can we talk about Jade real quick? Just goddamn.
Oh yeah, there's a few things.
What a
there's few things
fucking
to mention.
her entrance is so fucking cool, man. It's literally just the
She's so
same
cool.
thing as AEW, but like goddamn, same logo, same theme song, same everything. But like,
Well, he's one of the only ones. I'm happy she didn't get a fucking Def Rebel theme. We could be grateful for that.
well, it is Def Rebel. I'm guarantee you it's Def Rebel doing it, but
It sounds pretty much exactly like the original
Yeah.
theme. Anyway, it's borderline plagiarism. You know,
yeah.
it's the only way Def Rebel makes a good track is if they're threatened to be fired or they're plagiarizing. There's really no other answer. This match was a lot better and a lot longer than I thought it was gonna be. I thought this was gonna be another one of like the.
It should
10
rule.
minute-
They were just whooping
They-
ass.
It did rule, except for one part in the match, which was a little
Oh,
strange.
yeah.
Oh, Kyrie with
but-
the pin.
Yes, but I also want
I
to shout
didn't
out
see that part.
some of the tag moves Bianca and Jade were hitting. They had this spot where I think Bianca, like, she rolled forward and she went up on Jade's shoulder and then she like slammed her down like a dominator on top of Asuka. That looked dope. And they did the fucking Street Profits gimmick where Jade hit the wheelbarrow into a code breaker by Bianca, and then Bianca kicked I think it was Kyrie up, and Jade sent her to God with a German suplex halfway across the ring, which looked insane.
That was like crazy, bro.
Then we had
Yeah.
okay, so some tag maneuver happens. Kyrie goes for the pin on Jade, And the ref goes, "You're not legal." And then they're like, "What?" And then there's a solid 3 minutes where nothing happens. They are just kind of like awkwardly throwing punches. I messaged Wyatt. I thought Jade got like concussed. I thought she got her bell rung for a second because it got so slow and they weren't doing anything. Eventually, Asuka finally tagged in, and once that happened, they actually started doing shit. And then the match picked back up. It was scary for a second there, though. I thought that they had completely killed all their momentum, but the crowd came back for the finish.
Those two was scared.
Yeah, but that referee sucks. That brother, I legit dude, did you not see like she was doing heavy breathing and shit? I thought she got hurt.
I'll be honest. I didn't watch this match. No, I'm joking.
Wow.
Great bit. Imagine. No. I just I didn't notice like a second. I was like, huh, that's weird. But then the match moved on. I was like, oh, all right, we're good.
The referee sucks. End of story. The referee fucking sucked all the momentum out of the match.
Was it the one that looks like Drake?
I hope not. Drake Wirtz? Drake Wirtz?
No, not
No.
that. No, I meant the guy who looks like
know,
Drake.
No.
I know. I was trying
No.
to
No. No.
God damn.
And then yeah, so that was the first 2K moment. Was everybody standing awkwardly trying to do moves because Cass's parsec doesn't work very well. And then Jade's carrying.
I will
You
fucking
want to
kill
describe
you.
the finish of this match? You want to describe the finish of this match, sir? You know, you can do that.
Okay, well, Jade was, Jade was doing Jade things, if you didn't know.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
And then she finally gets, I can't remember exactly what like caused it, but she gets Asuka. No, she gets Kyrie in a fucking, what was it, electric chair?
She gets her like caught, like she catches the crossbody, tosses her up onto the shoulder for the fireman's carry, then tosses her up for the electric chair, then dropped her down into Jade. It was insane.
And then Bianca picked up Asuka into the KOD, drops her onto Kyrie. 1, 2, 3, new tag champs. How the
And-
fuck are we at
Yeah.
a stage where the women's tag champs is actually like kind of relevant and cooking again?
To say this is
That's
kind of
what
like the
I'm
thing that
saying.
brought the titles back, in my opinion. This match, like, because this was
It only took them 5 fucking years to
Oh,
pay
God.
attention to it. Jesus Christ.
fucking.
Listen, I know people are upset that Asuka and Kyrie didn't get a very good run with it, but if you want these belts to mean something, you put it on Bianca and Jade because they are that over and people like them that much. You kind of have to. And that means we get to build, hopefully, I'm thinking probably Mania next year will be Bianca and Jade one-on-one, which should be fantastic. I'm really.
They should hold these shits for like a year. I think that'd be funny.
They should hold it like at least until the Rumble. At least until
Yeah.
the Rumble, and then maybe that's where they drop, and then you can do the split there. But I really enjoyed it. Again, I thought it was gonna be another one of those like 8 to 10 minute like, oh, Bianca does a lot of the work in the ring, and then Jade just comes in, beats the shit out of everybody else, and wins. But they didn't do that this time. I actually really liked that. Good match.
Good match.
All right,
And now,
it's main event
ladies and
time.
gentlemen.
What do you want?
Brother, it's Pete.
Boom, let's go. It's time. Man,
Shut the fuck up.
That is the Wyatt agenda. It really is when you think about it.
We have
Honestly,
AJ
yeah.
Styles in the purple versus
hell yeah,
Cody Rhodes.
Brody Codes.
Cody
Now-
Rhodes.
AJ in the purple was a y'all know what this meant, right?
Oh yeah, it was it was the gear he wore when he beat Dusty for the NWA.
Yeah.
Correct. That's
Yeah.
honestly that dude, year of the hater. It
Cool as
continues.
fuck. Cool
It
as
never
fuck.
ends.
Boy oh boy though, this theme.
Oh, my
Now,
God.
I pointed this out to the boys, Simon, you weren't there. There's a point in that song, I don't know if you caught onto it, where it literally is just Evil Ways, but with different lyrics. Same exact tone, same exact, like, everything. It's literally the same notes, same everything. The
Tragic.
literally the same.
That is tragic. Jesus
Actually
Christ.
pissed me the fuck off, dude.
I
was
was
like,
so hoping that they would just bring back fucking they don't want none, and they would have just done that right here. But apparently AJ actually likes this theme. For some reason, he was like hyping it up for weeks.
I wonder if that's why he's like the hater character now, is because he hates the theme song and he just doesn't.
He's
He's like, this is
really
the way he can get out his
pissed off.
frustrations.
The checks didn't cash. He doesn't want to show for it, but he has to.
Holy shit,
but-
man! AJ is fucking jacked. He is
He is
chicken breast asparagus, nothing else. That is
Chicken breast, asparagus, and steroids directly into the peen, brother. There's no in
Yeah.
between
Now,
there.
I'm gonna mention the Cody like singing and shit, but the everyone phenomenal chant,
That was
that shit
awesome.
had me going
All match.
crazy.
All match,
Everyone
too.
phenomenal. I was like, come on!
Let's go.
I wanted
Come
him to
on,
win.
dude.
I was
That
going
was-
crazy.
You not just that. I wanted to. I mentioned this earlier. Samantha Irvin is doing the introductions, and the crowd literally speaks the entire introduction for both AJ and Cody before the match.
And before
Absolutely.
Samantha could start, they sang the whole chorus.
Oh, dude, it was
Best crowd in months. Best crowd in fucking
this
months.
atmosphere was great, but I have to say, man, like even if this wasn't in front of the best crowd of the year so far, this match was fucking awesome. I fucking love this. This
It
is
was pretty
probably
great.
objectively, other than the two big ones from Mania, other than like Gunther and Sammy and Cody and Roman, this is probably my favorite WWE match of the year so far. I thought this was
This is
fucking
top 5
awesome.
AJ WWE matches of all time.
Dude, this was the first time. Obviously, we talked about this. I don't know if we talked about this today, but first time in 2 years a main event for the Universal title didn't have interference or anything,
Oh,
which is awesome.
God.
It was
And
kind of
dude,
refreshing.
Wow, that's
and
crazy.
even then, that match that you're talking about that didn't have the interference was on SmackDown, so it wasn't even a pay-per-view event. So it
This-
was like fucking.
This to me felt like a fucking classic black and gold NXT main event. Honestly,
Dude, they just cooked because there was no interference.
like this
They
felt like a
were-
Rude and Drew kind of scenario here. I was like, damn, all
Or
right.
even like not the same quality, I don't think, but like it reminded me a bit of Gargano Almas, where it was just their two aces going. at
Same
it.
vibe, where it's just like,
They
oh,
just
this is
let-
it. This is the main event. Like, here we go.
Let their two like big aces at the time go at it for a solid 30 minutes and just nonstop. Let the crowd carry all the energy forward, and it was so hype. And man, I'm so
AJ
happy. We
is-
cast. Yeah, I know. I just wanted to say, man, like AJ Styles, I give up on this man like 3 years ago. I was like, this man is cooked. He does not care anymore. He's staying there because it's easy for him. Other than the John Cena and Roman Reigns matches, this is the best. This is the best match. He's ever
I don't want to
done.
interrupt, but can you like
Yep.
speak a little louder, Simon, or move closer
It's
to your mic?
because my mic is a bit low, so I got to get a bit closer to it.
Okay.
Get low, get low.
But nah,
low.
I was just
The
saying,
window.
other than the Cena matches and the Roman matches, this is AJ's best match in WWE, which is
Oh,
saying
it's
something.
fantastic.
All the
Incredible.
Cena and Roman matches happened in his first year, and then he never did anything that good up until now.
No, dude, I don't know what the fuck happened, man. Like AJ, I mean, I get it being on the road for that long, you know. Like how many fucking matches he had total in his WWE run? Like 600 something or whatever.
A lot. Not as many from last year because he was on the shelf for a good chunk.
His whole career.
And
600
okay,
something
this
matches,
dude
like,
is still
Jesus.
doing Springboard 450s. Let's see LA Knight, who's 5 years younger than him, do that. Okay?
Mhm.
He did-
That's what I'm saying.
LA Knight hit the spring-
No, I'm
LA
not
Knight-
shitting on LA Knight, but
I
like,
do forget how old AJ is actually. Holy shit.
I'm not shitting on LA Knight at all. I'm just saying AJ Styles is he's 46, dude.
I was gonna say, yeah, 46 and you're busting out something like that. Like that's crazy, dude.
I
That's
think what's
insane.
even crazier is that like he's talked in the interviews lately about how he's worried that his body's finally given out on him,
And then you
like,
put out that shit. It's like, damn.
he doesn't want to embarrass himself in the ring. So he's got a fire under his ass. He has to pick it up for these last couple of years of his career. And I was really optimistic about this match because I thought the build was just simple and it was really good. And brother, I have to keep saying it. The Roman fans, they are so upset because Cody Rhodes is proving that he is the fucking GOAT. He is going to keep having these matches for the entire duration of his run. And they want to say that his matches are boring, but they can't say that because they don't watch their matches. Because they don't watch professional wrestling. They watch fucking soap operas. And that's a fact, Jack. Get fucked.
Jack.
What the fuck?
I think also,
Yeah.
I think also there's a lot of fucking morons out here.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
going, this was so much better than Danielson versus Ospreay. It's not even a question. It's like, you, sir, can just go fuck yourself. I'm sorry.
Listen, folks. I
Look,
will
you
say
can have more than one good match. It's okay. You don't
Exactly,
have to compare
like-
every single match.
the people trying to say this is better than Brian Ospreay, and the people who are being like, this match fucking sucked. It wasn't even that good. Brian
It's
Ospreay
so
was way
annoying.
better.
Bro. It's like
Can
there's
you
nothing.
all
It's
shut up?
engagement farming to the 10th degree. It's so
Go
stupid.
outside. Talk to
Please
your
touch
mother.
grass.
Ask her how she is. Go for a walk. Go get some lunch with a friend. Go bowling with your cousin.
Please go bowling.
Yeah,
Hey, we got the same
yeah.
idea. That's
Hey,
funny.
Nico.
Yeah,
it's
that-
Cuz.
Hey, Nico. Hey, shut up, Cash. You were late on the show. I'm sorry.
I
Ah!
will say again, like I said with Gargano, it did give again similar vibe as Brian Ospreay, where again they just had two of their top guys go at it
Yeah.
for 30 minutes and there wasn't any interference.
It was
Couple-
refreshing. It was. We haven't seen that in like years. They're like, oh, this is like what a main event should be. Like, wow.
Oh
we
my
haven't had this
God,
in
like-
forever. That's weird.
Not shitting on Roman Reigns. It's just man, we needed a different.
We needed like tradition.
something.
We needed tradition back. That's what we needed, and that's what this was.
And
this was good.
That's what Cody's whole run should be. It should just be matches like this, I think. Like, you just let him go out there. I don't know. I feel like, you got a couple. Like, he's definitely going to wrestle Randy at some point.
And also,
Gunther is a must.
what a
but, like,
perfect first defense for Cody. Like,
Oh,
perfect.
yeah.
Like, this completely, in my opinion, just shut up all the doubt, in my opinion, anyway.
Yeah. If you still don't think this man's going to be A-okay and stay over with the fans after this, like, I don't know what to tell you. He silenced that crowd with 2 moments. Why don't we talk about the moment that I thought was going to get a lot more angry discourse on Twitter, but it didn't. Why you want to describe the most Cody kick out of all time?
So,
Would you like
so
to-
AJ fucking hits a burning hammer for some reason.
I'm fucking
gonna
nowhere.
wait for you guys to stop talking, and then I'll tell you what I think.
AJ hits a fucking burning hammer out of nowhere, and he goes to pin. I'm just like, oh shit, that's like I'm already just like, oh wow, burning hammer in WWE. That's fucking crazy. Anyway, and then it keeps going, and then here we go, 1, and then kick out by Cody, and I'm just like, huh? For a brief moment, we had the boy back. We had 2021 Cody verse back. We had the
He was
man who
alive.
would not fucking die.
he was. I thought he was going to pin AJ Styles, but the
The
vertebrae.
crowd reaction here was also awesome.
Oh, dude, yeah, they had like that bait Walter moment where he's up on his knees and he's like shaking his fists, and the crowd realize what just happened, and they go, they absolutely lose their
"Oh."
minds.
Yeah.
Cass, what did you think of it? Are you mad?
I think it's completely fine that he kicked out 1.
You know, I
Because
don't think it's a travesty.
I
but, like,
think
who cares?
people say it's Kenta Koboshi's move. That's not Kenta Kobashi.
That's Cody Rhodes. No, that's AJ
People hit
Styles.
stunners all the
AJ
time. It doesn't mean they're going to win
Exactly.
with it because they're not Stone Cold.
That's
You know
a
what's
good point,
funny?
actually. That's
Dude,
what a super kick
yeah,
is the
dude,
finisher anymore. 'cause
half
Shawn
of
Michaels isn't doing
half
it.
of the impact and importance of a finisher is the person doing it.
Mhm.
Yes.
So if AJ wants to pay tribute to someone, it doesn't mean he's going to immediately win with it.
It's
Yep.
the
So, yeah.
same thing. Like, it's the same. Like, what's funny is it's the same kind of folks who popped off, rightfully so, might I add, when Kenny Omega kicked out of the One-Winged Angel at 1 last year. It's like, if you like that, but you don't like this, what the fuck's your problem? I don't
Yeah.
understand you. Like, it's
yeah, if
it
your
was
logic is
cool.
that that move should not be kicked out of, Kenny's whole gimmick with that fucking move is that no one kicks out.
Except him, and when
Except
people hit
him.
on him, it makes him stronger. He gets even better when he kicks
Yeah.
out of it.
Yeah.
I think what was cool about this match too is like a lot of these matches, a lot of world title matches, even good ones, like whether whoever the champion is, fall into the whole like finisher kick out. Not even like a lot of kickouts, but there's always a few. This match, other than that moment with the burning hammer, didn't have a lot of crazy. It really only had one finish, like one straight up like finisher that another wrestler uses, and that ended the match. I thought that was kind of neat. It felt very old school in that regard. I wanted to also shout out Cody hitting a fucked fuckers power bomb through the announcers table to AJ Styles, and a really good moment where it literally looked like they both were actually going to get counted out. Usually that double countout spot never works, but they actually both looked like they were going to get counted out, and they both got in the ring at the exact correct moment right before
Yeah,
the
that was
end.
awesome.
A+, absolutely fantastic. Man,
Question.
I just loved it.
Do you think
What?
that
Yeah.
this continues, this feud? Because I wouldn't mind seeing it continue for a bit.
I'm conflicted because I feel like I would love a rematch, especially with the stipulation. But Cody beat AJ clean. Like, there wasn't a dirty finish. It wasn't a roll up. There wasn't any like weird shit. It was just straight up. Cody pins AJ clean as a whistle. So
Only because I
my
feel like
only
we could
other-
strike the iron while it's hot with AJ right now.
Yeah, well, my pitch is AJ in an attempt to get back at Cody goes into King of the Ring, and then the final of King of the Ring is Gunther and AJ. That's what I would do.
That'd be pretty cool.
Because that match before with Gunther and AJ, I was like, I don't really care. But this AJ Styles wrestling Gunther,
Yeah, now we're balling.
in the main event at King of the Ring, give them like 25 minutes. Oh my god, it would be absolutely fantastic.
Give them 2 minutes.
Oh, they'll still cook. That's the thing.
Give them 3 minutes. WWE Speed. Let's see it.
Give them the WWE Speed Championship match.
Dude, can you imagine Gunther on Speed?
Dude, every match would be like 8 seconds long.
I saw someone say like about Ricochet winning the Speed titles. Like, man, they gave you an award for finishing early. That's crazy.
Irish whip, chop. Gunther wins. Move on.
You think Ricochet on Raw is gonna come out with a WWE Speed title around his
Yes.
waist? Walking into King of
Of course he does.
So, and that's gonna make Dragunov shake in his fucking boots, man.
He's gonna be like, oh no.
He's gonna be like, what do I do? Oh yes, H-bomb, bang!
It's like Randy Orton. It's like Randy Orton seeing Undertaker come out of the casket.
What? I would like a rematch. My only thing is like, again, Cody beat AJ clean. But the other thing is like, who the fuck does Cody? Because here's the thing, Cody, he needs another top heel on SmackDown because other than AJ, he really has nobody. It's like him and I guess you can turn
Austin Theory.
Actually, fuck it, Jesus Christ, please
Wow,
no.
dude.
Oh my god, you just booked the worst Saudi Arabia title match
Oh
of all
god,
time.
can you imagine?
That's so bad.
I mean, look, we got Lashley also. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Lashley, but the thing is, Lashley and the Profits are over as faces, so do you really want to turn them heel? Now, again, I feel like
Karrion Kross.
Fuck, he's on Raw now. First of all,
good. Thank God we're saved.
Thank God, Cody is not going to work 25 minutes with Karrion Kross. That actually ended my life.
Dude, Tanga Loa versus Karrion Kross is gonna move continents.
That's the thing. The only other heel right now is Solo. Yeah, but I don't think that's time yet. I think you got to wait to do that because Solo. This was the first match he's won in 8 months. he can't go with one match win to a world title match.
Yo, how about Logan Paul?
Ooh, I like that.
And I Show Speed. Oh my god.
No, okay.
That'd be insane.
If you let Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes have like the Sammy Guevara ladder match tier insanity,
oh jeez,
that would actually be insane. The only other option other than Solo is you turn either Orton or Owens heel. One of them has to turn heel, and I honestly would rather Kevin Owens turn heel.
No, do Orton because then Orton can fight Cody in a feud. Oh,
yeah, well, but I'm worried about that because Randy Orton is still so over. I feel like when he RKOs Cody, he'll get a pop. And I feel like the crowd might switch to Randy's side.
See,
Kevin Owens turning
your whole mindset here though is just puzzling to me because like you could literally just have them still be faces and just have it be two people that fucking hate each other. I think that's compelling as shit.
Can you imagine Cody going for the super Cody cutter and then turning?
I don't really like the whole heel face thing. I think it's kind of overplayed sometimes. I think we could actually benefit from like a face versus face thing.
But
have it be like
Randy terrorizing Brandy and Liberty.
Yeah,
can we do that? That would
be cool too. I'm okay with that too. Hey,
I'm going to punk kick Pharaoh.
I'm going to kill him.
I am going to light your house on fire.
I'm going to cut her throat, and then I'll put.
Oh my god! Could you imagine?
My throat, and my throat will be in her throat.
My new finisher is the throat thrust. I call it the RK throat.
Oh my! The throat KO. The RK throat, if you will.
My new finisher, throat. The lightning fist.
Gentian Chuancho.
Okay, because the thing is, like, you have to build to Rock, because Rock is SummerSlam, I bet. So, like, whenever the hell Rock comes back, that's going to take precedent, and then Gunther should be winning the title at Berlin when he wins King of the Ring. So, what do you do in between? What do you do at King of the Ring, Clash of the Castle, and then Money in the Bank? I don't really know. All I know is that Cody cooks. This match ruled. Cody wins with a fucked fuck. Cass described a very scuffed mallet cutter from the top rope to AJ Styles.
Yeah.
And then
by the way, at the time we're recording this, CM Punk is currently in Silent Hill, whatever the fuck. He's somewhere in WWE HQ, trapped. I don't know why.
Did Drew McIntyre do this?
Oh yeah.
Wait, sorry, are you not up to date with this whole thing?
You know McIntyre's gonna talk about that shit.
I was saying, Seven, are you not up to date with this whole thing?
I saw like some like tweets about it, and I saw like the bit with him and Andre the Giant statue.
They recorded the kickoff at the new Titan Towers or whatever you want to call it. They recorded it there, and apparently he went to go get changed out of his suit like after the kickoff, but everyone left, so he was locked in the building with no key cards or anything. So he had to sleep there, and he's still there now.
Oh my god!
which is so
And-
funny.
And apparently he saw something and he's scared.
He posted
Phil.
videos of him like walking around like slapping a statue of the Undertaker's balls and shit.
Dude, there's a fucking video of him just like running like frantically, and they're like, "What Eldritch Horror?"
Yeah,
did you
yeah,
see in
yeah, I
the
saw
back
that.
rooms?"
I saw that.
That is Is that gonna be like a work thing?
Oh, it clearly is. There's no way he'd still be in there. Come on. Now.
Like they're gonna definitely do him and like that's definitely him with
Either that's the
Drew.
biggest
Drew will
like
come out.
coincidence and hilarious thing they can build on, or that's pretty good feud building.
Mhm.
For Drew,
I like
yeah,
it.
yeah. Because I'm positive Punk's gonna cost Drew his King of the Ring match. I bet. I don't think Drew's making it past round 1. I think Balor will beat him because of Punk.
Dude, that match is gonna fuck so hard.
They should have Drew come
out.
out with the key card and be like, "Yeah, I did that so that he wouldn't stop messing with me on my shows."
And then he just shows up anyway, completely ineffective.
Man.
Also, another update. The opener for today's live event in France was AJ Styles versus Johnny Gargano. We are.
Is Johnny Gargano washed or no?
I don't know. Well, apparently people are saying the match was good. So
Just good.
Oh,
Actually, I forget
Johnny
DIY
wrestling.
I forget DIY is on SmackDown now.
Yeah, they're gonna be allowed to cook. We need to get those. We need to get those goddamn SmackDown. Yeah, this is a fucking rescue mission. Get those tag belts off of Waller in Theory and onto Gargano and Ciampa ASAP, please.
I want people on this side. I want people at the arena. I want people looking at the.
I
camera.
want every sniper in the building trained on the back of the head of Austin.
I want the rooftop Koreans from the fucking LA riots. I want
the roof Koreans.
Oh my god.
But no, this show hella over delivered. I think because
Hella.
Royal Rumble and Elimination Chamber, they were okay. They were okay shows with a couple really good moments. WrestleMania was a great show.
Yeah, they were delicious hot schmoes. I agree.
I called s'mores, Buzz.
They just hit in the face still. The fucking.
Yeah, just that face he did.
Yeah, he's like. Yeah.
4-star matches. 4-star matches everywhere.
Yeah.
It was honestly, it kind of was.
This honestly was the biggest like 4-star match card ever.
And then the main event was a fucking hooper. It was like 4 points.
It gets the 4.5.
I will say 4.65.
I would say 4.675, Ringo. Hey boys, let's go watch Backlash France 2024.
That was really good.
That was pretty
I
good.
think AJ should have won. Shut up, Ringo.
Nobody asked you, Ringo.
It's the funniest shit.
Yeah, 8 out of 10 show, very good.
Yeah.
Very good show. I really enjoyed it.
All
And
right,
I'm
well,
looking forward to it.
I'm looking forward to King of the Ring. Make sure you get your merchandise. GoodSquadBW.com.
Oh yeah, that's the
we
thing.
have
We haven't announced
heard-
it yet, but yes.
We are ushered in a new world order of wrestling podcast.
And most importantly, if you found out about this content from these videos, then you should go check out our podcast over on Spotify and also this
Or
channel as
don't.
well.
Or don't.
Or don't do that. We don't give a shit.
Yeah, we don't give a shit. We're just doing this because we like it. We like it, and I loved it.
I'm just itching to do it again. I'm itching.
NXT take.
NFT.
Uh,
The BFT Tamatanga. Is that his
Might
name?
as well be what
All right, goodbye.
MFT. MFT.
Goon Squad versus GDP doesn't go the way of Drake versus Spencer.
Simon, enter the same room as your microphone.
I said I really hope that Goon Squad versus GBB does not go the way of Aubrey Drake versus Kendrick K. Lamar.
Goodbye, everybody.
Goodbye.
Bye.